going?
Good morning.
Citizen. Give me a hug, brother.
Sure, man.
Right on, man.
Great little ones. How was the night?
Independent Indian from Burley Falls, Ontario.
Burley Falls, Ontario, right
There
on.
you go, man.
How was your night?
Just like a rabbit hole. Oh, no, it's never too cold.
Yeah.
It is what it is, bud, and we're here till the end. They better hurry up before the weather gets warm, bud.
Yes, the weather's getting warmer.
Oh yeah,
I'm looking
this
forward
place
to that.
is going to quadruple if they don't fix this problem right now. To what I hate saying demands, if they do not meet the acts of humanity, they're in trouble, and they're going to rip and tear the whole fracture of the whole world apart, trying not to let this happen. Two immobile forces just met each other. What are you called? Two, I don't know how you'd say that.
Yes.
You know what I mean.
Yes.
Two immovable objects just met each other, and this is where we're at. The media's lying. There's no backdoor deal yesterday. They tried to appease Ottawa, saying we're all moving the trucks and we're going to go over to where we're supposed to go. And nobody started nothing. Nobody's moving nothing. These guys need to understand this now. And we don't want to make it. We don't want it like this. We need to be understood. We need to be heard. We don't need to be ran away from, being told that we're fucking belittled and shit said to us that is not true from the man who's supposed to be running this country. I don't care if it's for you or against you. That motherfucker is at the top and he's supposed to be running us. He defended a terrorist, a convicted terrorist, 2 whatever years ago, and his only words were, a Canadian is a Canadian is a Canadian. Well, now you got a North American native standing right here at your gate or your door, and you can't even so much as come out and say hi to us. You can't even so much as come out and tell us to fuck off. Listen, nobody here is threatening your life, Justin. All we want is our fucking life back, and you know what you have to do. Do it.
Right on. Thanks for sharing that, man.
Right? I'm fucking serious. And that's how simple this is. It's like dealing with a fucking 6-year-old child that will not listen. He'll lie, kick, scream, show his fucking teeth, tell everybody how bad everybody is to defend himself, to make himself right, and it's wrong. He's tearing. How many cops have to quit? How many chiefs of police? How many fucking people from the army? How many people do we need? How many doctors, lawyers that have signed all these petitions that are smart and educated men? 2 years ago, any one of them men would have said one thing, we would have believed them. Now we got 1,700, 1,800 men all on one piece of paper, all with PhDs. You're talking probably 100 years of schooling, and nobody wants to listen. Very scary fucking thought. No?
Well, it's great to hear people like you, passionate. Thanks for sharing. Lots of people watching and hearing things like this, and they've got opinions from both sides, but that's what we're here just to
and
hear.
I also want to shout out to the Peterborough or the Ottawa Police. Daryl Brown have always had a bad dealings with all police, RCMP, OPP, you name them all, you name it, any city police, regional police. They've always been dicks. Ottawa Police have been the most sincerest, wink, do their job, and help me get through doing my job all on one day. And all them men need to be, how will we say, they need to be seen. They need to be known that these men are down here controlling millions of people. No fights. Nobody has a problem with the police. Nobody. Where else can this ever happen in the world? Like, we're talking our third weekend of 1 million people. And has there been arrests? Right? Have there? I don't know, maybe 10 out of 1 million. I think it's pretty amazing. And the Canadian government and the Canadian media are stifling this. And it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen more Canadian flags. I've never seen more patriotism in my whole entire life. And they snuff it. And they make everybody in Ottawa feel like they're bad. Oh, we hate them. I haven't met one person that hates me. I know people that live. This guy right here used to have a go-home terrorist right on his third deck, right on that deck, man. Nobody said a word. We sat here for a week and a half. He took it down. How much more do we need to say? How much more do we need to do to show what is being done here? We can't do it anymore. CBC gets right on there. They'll get on there this morning and tell everybody a bunch of bullshit. They told them bullshit yesterday. Oh, we made a backdoor deal that we're going to get all the trucks out of the residential areas. And do you think we're here by accident? You think we all just fucking rolled into Ottawa and this is where we chose to park? These guys handle 4 million people all the time. This is Canada's capital. They can handle this whole city full. Where's the PPC or PPS, Parliament Police Service? Where are they? I haven't seen one truck. I've had a woman come down here screaming and yelling and say that's just that one police service can handle 4 million people downtown Ottawa, no problem. All drunk early in the middle of August. Everybody throwing a trailer full of beer. No problem. Where are they? I haven't. Have you seen any PPS?
No, I think well, from what I've seen, they're just up on the
No,
hill.
They're everywhere. They run this whole fucking town. When there's a big crowd that comes in, it's the Parliament Police that look after everything. They have all the manpower and all the will to do it, and they're not here. They've left us all out here doing our own shit and make it look like it's our problem. Man, there's how many empty streets are in between all of us where we all wanted to be tucked in and all put together, and they fracture us and they send us all over the place to put us in these places. They knew we were coming. How can they honestly say that they didn't have the intel or whatever they're saying about this convoy coming? They left BC and said, look it, we're coming. You're going to drop the mandates. We're coming. That was in 9 days it took them to get across the country. They didn't have no clue. They shut the cameras off on the 401 so the Canadian public can't see 6 hours of tractor trailers driving by. Right? How is that? What's that democracy? Where is there any democracy in that? That sounds like something China would do. Why is the OPP going knocking on people's door because they're on Facebook looking at a potential place that they want to go protest? Why are the police, OPP in Canada today in Peterborough, Ontario, going to those people's houses who they have no business going to whatsoever? But why can the OPP go there and hand you a pamphlet saying, oh, this is how you have to protest peacefully? What's that about? Are you kidding me? So now we got enough time for our cops to be driving around at state of emergency. The whole world's crashing, and we got cops driving out to people's houses because they protested. I had another woman come down here yesterday. She specifically donated money anonymously because of her liberal friends and all of her politics and her life. And CBC sent her a letter. Honest to God, sent her a letter and labeled her. You sent money to this convoy. They named her, and it was a private donation. So how does that happen? How does that happen? That woman was screaming right here. She's going to lose her family. Her family's mad at her because she chose to make a donation to this organization. And this organization, whoever has any control over Facebook, exposed her as a fucking donator of money to this cause. Who donated money to this cause anonymously? How do they know? Why do they know? And why is it their business to come to your house and tell you how to peacefully protest? We've had 1 million people peacefully protest here for the last 4 weeks. Hub said shut her down every weekend. This is crazy. And they do nothing. Nothing.
Man, so appreciate you sharing the truth.
Get it out there, man, because that's exactly how I feel,
that's
brother.
Your truth, and it's always, sometimes a challenge to speak your words and raise your
Darryl Brown, the Ottawa police have been the best I have ever seen any force operate anywhere that I've ever seen, guys.
All right, man.
Stay strong,
warm.
Canada.
Yeah. See you in a
Sorry
bit.
for ranting. I've been here a while.
No, the rants are good. The rants are good.
Right on, guys.